Alright everybody, welcome back to FTB Academy. So, last episode we made our ore doubling setup, but there's way more that thermal can do, and I've been thinking, this is quite the regular setup, right? We produce power, we store power, or we use power. But now, what if we want to store power for later use, so our generators don't always have to run on high capacity and stuff? Or if we outlast the capacity of our generators, if we ask a little bit more power for a short amount of time. An energy cell can do that. So yeah, first tier holds up to 2 million RF and the best tier 50 million. So yeah, it's quite easy to make. It's a lead gear, glass, iron, with some more lead redstone block and one of these. So we need electrum. How do we get electrum? Pulverized silver and pulverized gold. So we go here, we disable the input, we disable the output just to be sure, and we take 1 gold and 1 silver. We crush that. There and there. We still don't have a lot of gold, but it's better than nothing. And put that together, we get 2 electrum once we smelt that up. So yeah, let's configure it back the way I need it to be. And there we go, we have 2 electrum. So if we then get some redstone, some lead, and we do this, and we get glass, of course, and we get iron, then we can make a lead gear. There, put that in the middle, put this and this around, there we go. Then the skull goes underneath, I believe it. I believe it was like this. No. Oh, like that. Cool. Energy cell basic. So we can just put that on anywhere in the line, I believe. And that might be untrue in the end, but we will see. It's now storing up with power. So now it's disabled. It's outputting. It's inputting. Disabled. Okay, so we need more of the ducts. That's fine. Also, sorry if I'm like pausing and anything. It's like hot here in the Netherlands and sweat is getting in my eyes and it's horrible. Okay, flux duct. And we're gonna make 1 more craft of those to also make this output. And that's, oops, that side now output. So yeah, this can hold power if there's an excess of it. And why is this not working? Okay, it's working again. And this one is working. And we fill that back up again. So yeah, now it is producing power, we're not consuming power, so this is filling up. Very nice. So if we now gonna accept this quest, this is a reinforcement kit. So these reinforcement kits, we upgraded this 1 level, and we didn't put any augments in yet. We haven't talked about those. A reinforcement kit, instead of just doing 1 level at a time, this also requires the reinforcement kits, or conversion kits are these, reinforcement kits from all the tiers that go in it. So now we have like made it way better. 18 million RF we can store in that block. So as long as this block has a red on it, we have power in the system. That's cool, right? Okay. So I already spoke a little bit about augments, but now we are gonna go deeper in it. We type in JI search bar thermal augment. You can just stop at aug. These are all the augments that thermal has. Auxiliary reception coil increases the processing speed, increases maximum power usage, additional energy is required per operation. So with these we can make everything go quicker. Secondary outputs are higher chance, destroys excess secondary outputs, gain additional food when cooking, all that. There's a lot of different stuff that can go on in there. It's too much to go all in like explaining with it. Every machine has its own ideal setup. I would say just go play around with it a little bit. Augments go into this slot, and the higher the level, the more slots. However, energy cells don't have augments. Generators do. But yeah, this is a basic level generator, so we cannot even put an augment in. We cannot even open the window. Okay. So that is explained now. In the advanced section we will make more reinforcement kits, but for now I think we get the point with that. So I will have to go and do more digging for more thermal stuff, because this for instance requires more electrum, which is, well, we should still have enough. Okay, and I have the pulverized obsidian, but we still need the induction smelter, which is a machine frame, invar gear, copper gear, redstone reception coil, sand. Sand? Yes, sand. So yeah, we will go do that. So I desperately need to go mining again. Invar gear. Copper gear. There's 2. Okay. Induction smelter. Tin gear. I don't have tin on me. Let's make a tin gear. And it needs some sand. Okay. And there we go. Induction smelter. So put that there. Good. Then we do this and we unlock this slot. So we can have the full recipe in there. And you see it will slowly creep up now. Since obsidian in nature is a glass-like substance, this can produce a glass, of course, in this way. So yeah, that's a little bit of nature background for you. And we just undo all the faces on it. Okay. No! That sucks. It's quite expensive stuff, you know. Pulverize a little bit more then. And now we should be able to make silver gear and one of these conversion kits. So that also, by the way, something very peculiar. This. I don't know what. I don't know. Is it maybe something in my bubbles? No, it's nothing in my bubbles. It's nothing on my player itself. I don't know what's doing this. So yeah. So this Reinforced conversion kit, upgrade kit. We click it on. We go to the reinforced level. Done. Easy as that. So yeah, the next upgrade kit would use Signalium with Electrum and Cryothium dust. Signalium is just destabilized redstone, copper and silver. It requires a lot and a lot and a lot of materials to do so. So yeah, also the more machines we have, the more power draw we will have, the more everything will go wrong. Did he just say that? Yes, that he did just say that. So yeah, Thermal also has item ducts and stuff. You saw that a little bit in the first episode. I don't really have a reason to use it at the moment, so I'm not gonna use it. But I will definitely show you later on in the series. And I will try to keep every episode to one specific mod for as long as I can. However, that does not mean that at some point we're not gonna mix and match. This has so far only been upgrading machines this episode. Explaining it, storing power, getting like induction smelter going. Also, a nice thing with the induction smelter, as I have explained before, Invar and iron together, or nickel and iron together make Invar. So yeah, thermal can do that in the induction smelter. See? It's easy as that. So that's a nice way of creating some Invar. There's a lot of stuff that it can do. It can also do ore doubling and blah blah blah. There's a whole lot. However, I like this way of ore doubling better because you get the extras. We got, for instance, platinum, which, yeah, if we go recipes on it, there is an ore, but it's not generating in the world. So yeah, we can get it via Botania, or we get it with a laser drill, or we get it that way. And has it many uses? Well, I know that for in like later stage stuff, it should be very used. Oops. Let's see. No, it's not used anymore that much. Huh. So it's just a prestigious metal at this point. It's only used for the range and industrial foregoing. So, that's at least something. For the rest, I think I will go and do a lot, and with that I mean a lot of mining off camera. We're hurting for some resources, having a lot of the others. So yeah, I will need to figure out a way to get more resources our way. Because without the resources to do it, we cannot do anything. So I know that at industrial foregoing, there's mining lasers somewhere. Mine laser. Here. Laser drill. Diamond gears, plastics, white laser lens, machine case, which is also not that difficult. Laser base, gold gears, diamond gears, machine base, plastic, glowstone. So it's all not unreachable for us at this point in time. It just requires a lot of power. But hey, if it's resources that we get from it, might be very useful to look into. I love it always to put that on a passive energy income. So then we probably would look at solar panels if that's in the pack. Solar. And this is one from Actually Editions. Produces 8 RF per tick during daytime. So yeah, that basically would work, right? In our situation, would very much work. So that is something we might look at these solar panels, making them at some point. But that's later stage stuff than the laser drill itself. So yeah, guys, I will leave it here for today. I know there is not a whole lot going on, but there's also not a whole lot useful resources for me currently to use to show you all kinds of fancy things. So I need to do more mining. 12 gold is not a whole lot. In the meantime, you guys have some information to go work with again. And try to fill up one of these, for instance. I can tell you, it takes a long time. And it's good that it takes quite a while, because that means that that it also will take a while for it to drain. Let's put some more coal into this thing. And there it goes again, producing. It will also make it so that we don't have to rely on lava as heavily, which is more difficult to get than coal. So yeah, guys, thank you so very much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you dislike it. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, because that helps me out a lot. Like seeing that you guys like it and stuff. That's just what keeps a series like this going. So yeah, not done a whole lot, but we done a little bit. Thank you so very much. Bye.